And in December 2020, that's last year, Nigeria's President Muhammadu Buhari-led government launched the transport track of the Transport and Artisan Scheme under its Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises Survival Fund as part of its economic sustainability plan to cushion the effect of the coronavirus pandemic. Now, the transport track is targeted at 4,505 transporters across the 36 states of the Federation and is expected to provide a one-off grant of 30,000 naira each to qualified transporters several months down the line since the launch of the Transport Survival Fund scheme. Arise News sought to find out if the fund had trickled down to Enugu State, the eastern part of the country.
The emergence of COVID-19 pandemic left most Nigerians impoverished. This led to the various intervention funds from the federal government to cushion the effect of the coronavirus disease. One of the funds was Transport Support Scheme grant under the Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises (MXME). The Transport Support Scheme grant is for people whose transport businesses were affected by COVID-19 pandemic. The federal government targeted 4,500 transporters in 36 states of the Federation. Each selected transporter was expected to receive 30,000 naira grant. However, 6 months down the line since the launch of the scheme, one would wonder if these transporters have received the grant. Here in Enugu, investigations were taken to the 3 towns of each senatorial district of the state: Enugu East, Abani, and some parts of Enugu Metropolis, Enugu West, Udi, Ngwo, and Enugu North, Nsukka. Speaking on the grant schemes, the Special Advisor to the Enugu State Governor on SME Development and Enugu Small and Medium Enterprises Center, Arinze Chilo Ofia, said the agency did receive the grant.
We move on to the Transport Support Grant. The Transport Support Grant was a program where 4,500 registered transporters would access a one-time grant of 30,000. These registered transporters had to fall, so there were 2 aspects of it. The federal list consisted of 4 major groups, which was NURTW, RETAN, RTAN, you had NATO, NARTO, and NATOMORAS.
The Transport Support Grant included Tricycle Owners and Riders Association of Nigeria. The chairman Tricycle Riders Enugu State, Ika Benjamin, spoke on the process of receiving the grant.
So during that period, we had to inform all the beneficiaries to come so that they will ask them questions, capture them, and now collect their account numbers. That account numbers, everything was collected fresh again and sent to Abuja. Surprisingly, one day in March, some people started calling me, "Chairman, I have received an alert." The other person will call, "Chairman, I have received, God bless you." I say, "No, bless God and bless the federal government and bless our governor."
However, divergent views were received from tricycle riders in the state.
I received it and I feel happy over that. On that note, I'm commending the president of this country, that is Muhammadu Buhari, for making that effort towards the poor people in the societies.
I heard about 30,000 naira palliative, but we did not receive anything as a keke rider.
Moving to vehicles, the president and chairman of Mass Transit Operators in Enugu State, Greg Nyamba, confirmed he received the grant.
Yes, sometime around 2 months or 3 months ago, we were called by SME of Enugu State that there is a share they give to each person working in a mass transit operators, like drivers, so 30,000 naira per person.
Though some bus drivers agreed to have received, some registered drivers disagreed.
Yes, I did receive that. All I know is that I was called to come and fill a form. A little interview was given. Then after about a month or thereabout, I woke up and saw an alert of 30,000 naira with inscription of where the money was coming from.
From my investigation across the 3 signatory zones in Enugu State, it was clear that many selected transporters did receive the grant, while some did not receive the grant. Andrea Onoha, Arise News, Enugu.